All right, welcome. We are live. This is Of Mouse and Man. I am Drew. My man, my mouse, Patches is to my left-hand man, enjoying his puppy privileges. Can I turn it over so you can see? There he is. You see him. He's enjoying his puppy privileges. He's got his very own chair, just hanging out on a Saturday afternoon. One of the fellas. And we are doing episode 4 here of our live stream playthrough of Bluey the video game. We are gunning for 100% here. This is your Saturday afternoon cartoon edition of Mouse and Man. I'm going to take a moment and get situated. I've got the big Ohio State Penn State game on, top 5 matchup, something like that. 3 versus 5. Big game. Always fun to watch in the background. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Please like, subscribe, follow along. We appreciate your support and participation and really enjoy hanging out with you. Never thought we would get to 4 episodes of this game. We were supposed to finish last stream, but we ran into some plants we couldn't find, which is our last thing. So this is kind of a cleanup episode. We'll see how long it runs. Hope you can join us. Hope we get to that 100%. That is our goal for today. Getting that 100% in Bluey. Becoming true champions. Just about ready. Plug this bad boy in. Okay. Got my couture check here. Got my Buzz Lightyear on one side. I don't know if you can see, but Evil Emperor Zurg, his alter ego, on the other. Cool shirt. One of those shirts that just, like, it's a really, like, it's the shirt is too cool for how bad the fit of the shirt is. Like, it's one of those, like, unfortunate, you know how you put on a t-shirt and sometimes it just fits the right way for you, and this one just, I think, is like a very awkward cut for me and probably most people, but I like it nonetheless. Okay, I thought we were freezing right off the bat, but we are not. We are good. We are doing it. We're gonna get those 3 stray plants and maybe mess around a little bit with some other stuff. Replay an episode or 2. Just take it easy.
Bluey!
Bluey! Bluey, who, again, I just learned before the last episode, was a female dog and not a boy. I thought Bluey was the brother and she was the sister. Bingo. But just a couple little girls. So, let's check our sketchbook. So you see these 3 at the bottom, these 3 grade plants. These are the ones that we have not yet found. And once we get all of that, we are 100%.
All right, gang. Let's go and meet Uncle Stripe and Muffin
We'll
at the park.
We'll try this again just for old time's sake, real quick.
No. What? Oh no, not Sticky Gecko. This episode of Bluey is called Rescue. Come on, kids. We're going to be late to meet Muffin and Uncle Stripe.
But I have to catch Gecky.
Oh, Bingo, that's going to take a long time. We'll have to help Gecky get down.
Good idea. Let's grab something to stand on.
It's still too high. We can't get it.
Come on, kids, let's go to the park. I'll get Gecky something soft to land on. Just in case.
Come on, Squirt. We can ask your Uncle Stripe about the next piece of the map.
Hey!
We're here.
Where are we meeting Muffin and Stripe?
Let me see. At the Castle Fort.
Castle Fort?
This place is massive. Bluey, where is the Castle Fort?
I don't know, but I know how to find out. Let's go to the top of the slide hill.
Oh, yeah. We'll be able to see the whole park from up there. All right, let's head up there and see if we can spot Muffin and Stripe.
Okay.
It's brother and sister. I almost said it again. The sisters very much in sync. The way they, say things at the exact same time.
Whoa, what a view. Keep your eyes peeled for the Castle Fort.
I can't see it. Me neither. There's too many trees in the way.
What if we give you a piggyback? You can see even further from higher up.
Ooh, okay. Come on, Bingo.
Scanning, scanning, scanning.
Look over there.
I wish you could see the way he's... Oh, bud.
We found them.
Wackadoo! Lead the way, girls.
Patches. Who's this little Bluey? Who's this little Bluey? Wackaday!
Hi, Muffin. Hi, Bluey. Hi, Bingo.
You know, I actually have a
Sharp.
blue dog
Yeah,
here that I
yeah.
need to
Muffin wanted to
get
play
into the
dress
loop.
ups.
Ooh, nice tiara, Muffin. Thanks. I'm a princess. What should we play? Oh, let's play Ground is Lava. Oh, yeah. I don't think princesses
Not quite Bluey
like Ground is
style, but
Lava.
maybe not
I
quite a
think they
dog.
just stand around in waves and look pretty. Oh. I know. You can be a princess in a tower, and we have to play Ground is Lava to rescue you. Yeah, but you have to wear dress-ups too. Okay. Die!
Yes, Muffy?
Where are
Shoulder
my
plush
dress-ups?
from
We need them to play Ground is
Disneyland,
Lava.
Mexico
I think you left him over at the playground with the flying fox.
We'll go get them.
collection. This is his
All right, gang,
companion.
let's go.
No one will ever No one will ever replace you, bud. Sneak peek of our card for today. Watch the short later. Oh.
I hope Muffin's things are still at the small park with the flying fox.
Thought she said something other than fox for a minute there.
All right, party people. Where are
Boyo,
those
what's
dress-ups?
up, man?
I think I see them.
We're gunning for 100
Good
here
stuff.
today.
Let's grab and go.
Stop! You're in the lava.
What?
We're playing Ground's Lava, remember?
Oh man, this lava is everywhere.
But how do
Lava.
we get to Muffin's dresses without touching the ground?
We'll have to climb and jump our way there.
Well, you know, we are committed to a theme here on this
Nice
channel.
job. Let's get
And
to the
Bluey
next
does fall under the Disney umbrella. I guess the rule of thumb, also again, I've mentioned this before, but for better or worse, these Bluey streams have been my most successful streams, like viewership wise,
But
but
we can use that frog to jump and reach there.
If something's
you know, that's
worth
not why
doing,
we do
it's
this,
worth
but
doing well.
Dad.
the rule of thumb is that if you would find it in a Disney park, you might find it here, like the games that we play. Although this is like one exception to it, because I don't think you find Bluey at a Disney park currently, even though he's on the Disney
Come on,
Channel.
girls. Let's head back to play with Muffin.
But he's too charming to say no to. He, once again, I said he. I cannot get it through my head that Bluey is a she. What are you playing these days, boyo?
We got them. Thanks, Bluey and Bingo.
All right, you legends have fun. Dad's gonna put his feet up.
No, you have to play too, in the dress-ups.
Oh,
Please?
okay, one game.
Hey!
We also had access to this game thanks to our recent acquisition of Xbox Game Pass or Microsoft Game Pass, so we didn't have
everyone
to
happy with their
spend $30 or
dress-ups?
$40
Yes,
separately
no.
on this.
You look beautiful, mate. But there's more in the dress-up box if you want to change your costumes.
Oh, you look beautiful, mate. It's interesting how knowing that Bluey is a she means that all these hats that seemed like, oh, you were cross-dressing before, now seem perfectly appropriate. It's funny how we categorize what is and is not appropriate for a
There's
person
more
based
costumes in
on
the dress-up box.
that type
You
of
can choose
classification
whatever
that
you
has
like.
nothing to do with their appearance. But there are some really great hats here. Either way, what are we going to throw on?
Okay, ready?
Hooray!
Great! Time to rescue the princess.
I mean, Dad's wearing a frickin' bonnet.
I'm so excited!
Okay, gang, like before, we have to find a way through to rescue Princess Muffin.
Okay, but we have to do it without touching the lava.
Oh, interesting. Like which ones? I started, I just got this Tron Identity story game for
Our princess
Nintendo
is
Switch
trapped.
that
You
I'm
must
gonna
save
stream
her.
at some point,
Watch out
but
for the lava. It's really hot.
Tron is a cool Disney themed IP. I really liked the 2010 Tron. Well, yeah, racist or, you know,
Our
whatever,
princess is
a lot of
trapped.
different
You
things.
must save her.
People are
Watch
so
out for the
judgmental.
lava. It's really hot.
Takes a lot of courage to be yourself sometimes when you like things that are not like popular or you know,
Princess
considered
Muffin, we're here to rescue
like
you.
appropriate for
It's Tyre when
you as a
they
type
come
of
and
person.
rescue
Like
me.
it's very
This is your
restricting
reward for rescuing me.
if you allow it to be.
Ooh, shiny. Thanks, Muffin.
Let's go, Muffy. We got to get back for lunch.
Okay, Dad.
Oh, girls. Was there anything you wanted to ask Uncle Stripe before we go?
Oh, yeah. Uncle Stripe, do you remember making a treasure map when you were a kid?
Remember? How could I forget? I still keep it with me in my wallet.
Really?
Here, have a look.
Wow. Uncle Stripe, what is the treasure?
Well, when we were kids, we had the greatest toy in the world. It was...
Dad, I'm busting! Let's go!
In a minute, Muffy.
But I'm busting!
Gah, sorry, girls, we have to go. Don't lose that.
Bye, Bluey! Bye, Bingo! Bye, Muffin! Look, Bingo! We got another piece of the map! Just one more piece to go. Hooray!
Great job! You finished the episode. Now you can play Ground is Lava.
All right. That was a total just because episode, because we didn't have to do that to 100% the game. We've already beaten that episode, but beaten it. It's a weird term for Bluey, but where's our sticker book? So those are our 3 elusive plants down there at the bottom. That is what we
Now
need,
travel to the playground.
as far as I know, to
travel the
100%.
backyard.
I mean, look at the backyard icon and then look at the one on the bottom right. Like, that's got to be in the backyard, right? Let's get our... So the plant will not be fully formed. We will have to find a waterable seedling or something to grow into the plants that we are looking for. But we already did those. This could be this could be a tedious episode, but we'll see, because we did spend some time looking for these last week, and we just don't know where they are. So it's going to take some trial and error to find these. Oh, nice. GTA 6 coming out at some point soon, I think. Or relatively soon. That's going to be a pretty big event. Spider-Man, I still have to finish. I was like so traumatized by the last stream that I did of Spider-Man. We're pretty far along. We're toward the end of that game. And then I want to stream Miles Morales. I won't be able to stream Spider-Man 2 because I chose an Xbox instead of the PlayStation for a number of reasons that I've discussed previously. Some good and some questionable, but I'm happy with it so far. But Spider-Man 2, probably an incredibly awesome game. I don't know if you've played that one. Looking forward to playing Miles Morales, and this is not going to be in the house. There's also a Wolverine game, like Spider-Man style, made by the same people that they're doing. That's going to be, I think, probably awesome. It's hard to imagine that it won't be if they don't deviate too far from the formula. Although it will be interesting to see what they do, because that whole gameplay style of having him swing around, the city is going to be a inapplicable thing to Wolverine, so it's going to have to be a different experience on a fundamental level that way. I'm sure it'll be good, though. All right, we're not... If anybody sees a plant to water that we haven't watered, you got to do the like the little kid thing. It's over there! It's over there! Like when you watch, like, what was that show? Blue's Clues. What is it with blue dogs and successful children's shows?
Shadowman,
Travel to the Healer House.
I do still want a Chattermax doll.
Travel to the playground. Travel to the back. Travel to the creek. Travel to the beach.
Cheetah Mix. I could definitely go back. I feel like I got like 60% of the way through GTA 5 and then stopped. I definitely could go back to that game. So this is an episode primarily devoted to running around and finding 3 stray plants, but we are going to have a celebration for the ages. You didn't even know when we do get to 100% here. Like we've done a lot in this game, and I think exhausted most of the gameplay, but it's really hard to leave it without, you know, this close to 100%. Man, I don't think I came back here last time, and I'm really disappointed that there doesn't seem to be anything in here. Miles is mid. I'll probably still like it based on those things. Like, I'm sure it looks good and is fun enough, and I'm not, you know, I'm kind of a baby, so I won't mind the easiness unless it's just really boring, but you know, it fits our theme, and it's a high-profile game, and we need more Spider-Man representation on this channel. So, you know, I'll be doing that at some point. I mean, you want to talk about mid? Like, we're playing mid right now, even though I've had fun with it. I don't even know if this rises to the level of mid. And I don't want to be so harsh, but like, you know, it would be a fun game for a little kid, I think. And it's a fun game for me because I haven't experienced Bluey and I'm streaming it, and that's, you know, different than if I were just sitting here playing it. But swinging is smoother. That's good to hear, because the swinging kind of is not my favorite part of the first one, and which is, I think, saying a lot about how good the game is, that I like it so much, kind of despite the swinging being not my favorite thing. Have you played Spider-Man 2? Oh, it's so sad that it's not there.
Risk.
Travel to the travel to the creek.
Don't have a PS5. Yeah, I only got this Xbox a few weeks ago, and it was like a last minute decision. I've always been a PlayStation person, but like one of the main reasons I didn't get a PlayStation was because the PlayStation Pro is coming out in like a week, less than a week now, and it was like a hard. I didn't want to spend as much as the PlayStation Pro costs, and there were a number of other reasons, but yeah, that's coming out this week. And that probably, all things being equal, if I were just, you know, blank checking it, whatever just wanted to get money aside, like I would probably have gotten the PS4 5 Pro, but I didn't really want to wait or spend that much money. And you know, we wouldn't be playing this if it wasn't for Game Pass. Like, I don't think I would have bought this separately. Maybe I would have, but not as quickly for sure. This game's still pretty expensive. Wait, what's this? Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, it's just going to be the same one, isn't it? People your age say they grew up with this show. Oh, grew up with the show. Yeah, no, I know. This is like super popular. I just walked by a... there's like a, you know, the mall store Journeys with the shoes and stuff. Like they had a kids Journeys and it was just at the mall by here and it was just full of Bluey. Oh, it's one of the, it's not a new one. It's just one of the same. I was afraid of that. At least we found a new one. Gives me some hope that we might have some success here. I definitely could see how Bluey, like if you're in the right age group, like for this show to hit with you, like I can definitely see how this would be like one of your childhood shows. I really want those 3 stickers though. I'm not going to go so far as to say I've never wanted anything so badly, but... yeah, I don't think we've been up here. Oh, they all look the same, though. I don't know that I've been over here. Do we got... You find an area like this where you haven't yet fully explored. A lot of possibility here to at least nab one of our missing plants. That's one of them. That's one of them. Get up there. Did I just, like, did I just actually get stuck in here? I cannot jump out of this. Oh, wait. Okay. I need to refill my water, but I don't want to... Here we go. Hooray!
Oh, so pretty.
Wow, you got a sticker sport. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Two more. I'm like pointing at things under the camera you can't see, but you see the gray ones down there. Those are the objects of our desire. Dad, I'm trying to water stuff. Get out of the way. Is this? Could it be? Could this be one? No, I don't think so. Such a tease sometimes. You'd think that these things living in the water wouldn't need water, but... like, this thing is literally submerged in water. Bingo's. I think Bingo's playing some kind of joke on me. Cackling over there, maniacally. Are you going to stream Wolverine when it comes out? That is one of the big, and I thought of this specifically when I chose the Xbox a few weeks ago. Unless I get a PS5, I won't, because it's going to be a PS5 exclusive, I think. But on the flip side, having an Xbox means that we get to stream before anybody else on any other platform gets to play on December 9th, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'm always going to say this developer's name wrong, but it's Bethesda is making this really cool looking Indiana Jones game that I'm very excited about. And so we'll at least get to do that, but the answer is no. Unless I get a PS5, I will not be streaming Wolverine. Or unless it comes to a PC. But even then, I don't know that I have a PC capable of playing it. I probably don't. It is going to be a PS5 exclusive, though. I imagine it'll come. I imagine it will come to PC at some point, though. PlayStation definitely has the edge in exclusives. But like I said, we wouldn't be playing Indiana Jones without this, or Game Pass, and this we would not be playing without Microsoft Game Pass. So you know, there are trade-offs, but Wolverine's going to be a sweet game. I'm pretty sure of that. Need a higher capacity watering can. That's the... It's not... I was going to say that's the third thing I want after those missing plants, but once we have the missing plants, we won't care anymore. Is that me laughing like that, or Bingo? Bingo. Bluey definitely has some charm. Like, the Australian thing kind of puts it over the top for me. It just makes it, I don't know, a lot more affable. Quirkier. Oh man, I thought that was a watering prompt there. That little sprout in the rock. Not entirely certain we're done with this area, so we should... Gotta be thorough when you're looking for stragglers here. Oh, he's still staring at me with those loving eyes. Oh, buddy. I wish you could see my view here. It's just... Mr. Patch. Just make sure there's nothing else to water here. I will say that as mid as the gameplay is in this game, some of the noises and little catchphrases are very much like on point. I don't know, they can be a lot of fun. All right, I think maybe we've got a clean sweep of this area. Gotta check all the edges. I know this is not a new one, but we'll give it some love anyway. Although our new tree looks glorious. Encouraging to find at least one of our 3 missing plants here. Any chance? This could be. Nope. Nope. Now we gotta run all the way back and get more water. Oh, jeez. Oh, you probably can't hear that, but like once a month or something at 1 p.m. Let's see if you can hear this. It's a scary emergency siren they... Sorry to any children who tune into this and are unnecessarily scared by the emergency alarm. It is just a test, but I just wanted to get this on stream here. I grew up hearing this because I grew up in this area, and it was always kind of, no pun intended, it was always kind of alarming. And it's much louder depending on where you are in the small town. Like, anyway, that was not a great... I wish I could have given... It is really just like a police siren sound, but not actually... Is it? I can't even think of what a police car sounds like right now. And where'd my watering can go? I dropped my watering can because of the siren. I was right. I was in a parking lot when that was going off, right next to the actual, speaker. And so I got to see where the noise was coming from, and it was certainly, as you might imagine, very loud right next to it. If you can hear it all throughout town. I swear I've done those, but I think ironically the gameplay in this is kind of suffers because of how the art style is, which I find to be quite good actually. Like, you know, it looks just like the cartoon and feels great in some ways, but like the jumping and stuff kind of sucks. Like, Bluey's graphical prowess is working the Xbox Series X hard enough that I can hear it. Man, we still have 2 more plants to find. I'm gonna have to look them up if I can't, like, if I don't want to run in circles for too long, is all I'm saying. It's a little easier. There's a lot of things also that you can end up jumping on that don't immediately seem like things you can jump on. Levels you can reach because you can jump on things you didn't realize that you could jump on. Oh my god. And when this happens, it's not a good feeling. Just barely avoid glitching out in a little corner. All right, we have a full tank. See, this is, can we get up here? I just water these things like out of a compulsion. Like it's not even, I know it's not the plant that I'm looking for. And then it just empties my water tank. But we'll move forward here if we can. Yeah, and then I don't in this like this stuff is pretty weak. The way they react in the water, how it's not great. But I don't want to complain. We're just going to enjoy you, Bluey. This is my frustration about not being able to find these plants, causing me to be a little bit extra critical, even though that those are, I think, legitimate criticisms that I have of the game. I just, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, as my mama once said. These plants, these plants that we're looking for also, like, could be any number of plants, because we'll look at them again when we get by our, what's this? We'll look at them again when we get to our sketchbook, but like, yeah. Is there anything in here? All right. You could, I haven't thought about using that technique as a way to get up to high places, but I think you probably could, especially with the distance she gets off that jump. Yeah, see, those grayed out ones are the ones we need, and they are, let's just say, nondescript. Like, they're the two most nondescript ones on this list. If you see, all the rest of them have some kind of defining feature, like a colored blossom or a color, you know, purple color or something. Like, these two are just like ferns that could be in any house or office anywhere ever. It's great Propel. I don't know if you've ever had it. Quite good. Has electrolytes. That's how you know it's good. Or so they say in the movie Idiocracy. All right. Well, I think we've maybe exhausted the creek
Travel to the backyard.
for now.
Travel to the playground.
Could the backyard conceivably have more of these? I think the playground could. The playground is a little bit of a maze compared to other. I mean, they're all the areas are kind of mazy, like in ways where there are like areas to find that aren't immediately noticeable or accessible. Where's our watering can? First things first. Yo-Yo love cocoa for life. Drinking. You so now I understand your new name. It's natural fruit, or is it a seed? And drinking a lot of water, and sometimes do need a little kick of sugar. You gotta have a dash. I think that's very reasonable. Don't deprive yourself a dash. Man, we can't water plants without a watering can. the heck? Oh, there it is. So where do you choose to enjoy your dash of sugar? Like, what do you eat with sugar when you allow yourself to? Cocoa, because you're into the coconuts now? You should go, you should listen to the coconut song from Moana. It's a good song. Consider the coconut. I don't remember how the song goes, but I remember liking it. I have a strong suspicion that one of our missing plants is in this playground because I don't know about this area. There's a lot of little corners. Does 0 go to cups? The fruit. Okay. Nice. I like this. I don't know if you saw this. I was just showing off my Propel water here. I don't know if you've ever had that, but it's a calorie-free, refreshing, and also tasty water drink, flavored water, not carbonated. I need to drink more water for sure. I drink way too much caffeine relative to the amount of water I drink, and that's a recipe for some bodily, less than optimal bodily functioning. Yeah, I mean, what is it? I think being young at heart is the best way to be. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard you will find to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, think of all you'll derive just by being alive. And here's the best part. You've got a head start. If you are among the very young at heart. Caffeine, you balance out your butt. Yeah, well, see, Yo-Yo, you do. The digestion is, I think, like it can certainly be assisted by caffeine, but then caffeine also dehydrates you, which is bad for digestion. So if you're not drinking enough water in conjunction with the caffeine intake, it can slow things down. I never got into the almond milk or the nut milk. Well, it sounds like you do better than me because I tend to start with a coffee, follow it up with a coffee, and then drink a ton of diet soda the rest of the day. Like it's just not a great fluid intake. And then beer sometimes. So probably more often than I should. So, it's called a matcha latte at Starbucks. It sounds good. Probably is good. I am a nitros cold brew with sweet cream kind of guy at Starbucks. That was my daily jam for a very long time. I still kind of get one I used to go to Starbucks and pay like $7 a day for it. And now I will grab a can that's not quite as good, but is a Starbucks can of it from 7-Eleven. In addition to a regular coffee. Yeah, no, I mean, those things I think are best used in moderation, and more moderation than I've been doing lately is my goal. So, you know, I'm not a train wreck or anything, but like just from an optimal health standpoint. Water is like, you really can't go wrong. Like your body is comprised of mostly water and functions best with water. We're constantly like, you know, replenishing it. Like, you know, it's good for your skin, it's good for your like mood, it's like good for everything. Unless you're trying to avoid going to the bathroom more than you have to, then it might be tricky. So we've done everything in this game except for these 2 remaining plants that we have to water, and I'll be gosh darned if I'm gonna like walk away with 2 plants left, but at the same time I might have to look up where at least one of them is at some point, because I'm struggling here. Yeah, exactly. But there is like, again, no pun intended, sobering data about like how even moderate alcohol isn't like really great for you overall, like in the long run. Like I know most people do. So like it's just something to be aware of. And I still, you know, have drinks. It's certainly fun if you don't overdo it. Drinking is amazing how it'll punish you for overdoing it, but then you can build up a tolerance, and you know, overdoing it, you see some of these sad alcoholic tales where, you know, overdoing it becomes the only thing they know. And it's easy, like, I think it's too easy to slip into habits that become cycles that are hard to escape. Like, you know, you start drinking a little more and then a little more, and it can be almost unnoticeable, but it just adds up over time, and then suddenly you have an alcohol problem, and like that is you know, something I'm sure most people want to avoid. I know I do. But I've developed like habits like that I don't, you know, that I end up wanting to break, like that way, you know, probably more often than not. Oh yeah, well, drunk food can be can be a very rewarding experience. We're looking for 2 green ferny plants. Is that? Man, I had hopes for that one. Yeah, and it says something. I don't know if you've ever drank and then woken up like in the night, like very, very dehydrated, like and needing like to chug water or something like that. Just is like evidence that your body is being depleted by this activity, you know. That's why like hydration when you're drinking is so game changing and important. It definitely is the difference between for me, like how well, you know, how depleted I feel from the drinking. Like if I've kept up with the hydration, like I can be pretty smooth sailing, but if not, like can be not great. Yeah, well, you know, Taco Bell. I wonder what the proportion of people in line at Taco Bell at late at night on a Saturday or Sunday or something, or no, it's Friday or Saturday, like, is, you know, drunk and or high. Yeah, humans want to feel good and want to have, you know, fun, let loose, and that's what alcohol is. You know, inhibition lowering, and humans live with so many stifling inhibitions that I think it's a necessary outlet in some way to release pressure. I mean, it's certainly possible that there's a missing plant in the backyard that I never noticed, but yeah, I mean, ultimately, overdoing it is short-sighted and only hurts yourself, like in the long run. So it's just, you know, when the immediate moment, it's hard to avoid. Like everybody knows, everybody struggles with it. Like, you know, indulgence, like whether or not you're going to give into temptation. And the reason it's a temptation and not just something you automatically do is because you know on some level that it's maybe not, you know, entirely good for you. Or you've been trained to believe that something that is, you know, totally innocent is not, and that's a, you know, that's a thing as well. But I am trained to find ferns. Yeah, absolutely. The DD is a really pro move, like, you know, the smartest thing to do. Smartest thing to do for everybody. It's hard for people, I think, to arrange sometimes, like, because it's just like, you know, you just drive your car to places and that's what people do, and they're like, oh, it'll be fine. But like, and it's then I'll have to like ask my friend and it becomes hard. But like, it really is like, you know, it should be like a given that if you're drinking, like, you're not driving. It is very sad, and it's very common. You know, car accidents. I saw a not to be like morbid on the Bluey stream, but like I saw a guy immediately after a car accident. I was walking my dog like on this trail along the highway in California, and I looked over to my left, and a guy had run off the road and crashed into a tree and was still in the car, you know, very obviously dead. It was a very shocking thing to see, a very sad thing to see. I tried to just offer up a, you know, a prayer, I guess, for lack of a better term, to that guy's like soul, basically. Anyway, it was a crazy thing. When you go to the casino, everything is just right there, and they have no clocks. Yeah, well, they want you to get lost in there. All right, we got to try another area because this is not working right now. What is your game? What do you like to play at the
Travel to
casino
the
when you
Hue
used to go?
Travel to the travel to the backyard.
It's very sobering. Yeah, very sobering. Just done work, Robert. Hey, Robert, we're putting in work to find these two plants that are grayed out. If anybody sees them, just stick your hand up in the chat in whatever way you like, because we are about to look up at least one of these, because I can't just run in circles all day in real life. It is a very dramatic thing. I think the police, I can't remember if they were there. And not only that, but for months after, months and months, maybe a year almost after it happened, we walked, this is right by where we lived, and we walked like, with the dog there, like almost every day or multiple times a week at least. And the mark was still in the tree where he crashed, and also his front fender, they never cleaned it up, and it was just sitting there. So it was just this eerie like echo of what had taken place there, and it was just always made me reflect every time I passed it, and I tried to like, I don't know, just yeah, like you said, you just experience all these emotions. And I am glad you've got that TV, because we need your great view here with these challenging plants. They look like they're just random green plants. One of them is more like big fern leaves, and the other one is smaller, like regular leaves. So I guess that's one feature to remember. It's kind of a good exercise, like for just awareness, to like absorb the features of these sort of nondescript plants. Look at them long enough so that you see distinguishing features that you didn't see before. But at the end of the day, I gotta find these mothers. Maybe if I change my hat. What hat says to you, I'm ready to find a plant? King? King of the game?
Butler, where are you?
Man, I kind of believe that there's at least one of them here. Do you play games on your big TV, Yo-Yo? Yeah, the only thing, like, there's that song, I wish that I knew what I know now when I was younger, like, I think that's sort of an unavoidable reality of life. Like, everybody to some degree will realize that, like, that only life can teach you the lessons that your parents were trying to teach you, like, just by speaking and their example. But, like, you have to, like, learn it firsthand in a lot of ways. And it takes a lot of time. Oh, you only play them on your phone. Interesting. I bet they would look great on your TV. I need like a little kid in the audience to chime in and be like and they do in kids shows, and be like, it's over there. I see it. I see it. He's like, where? But he, like, the host like knows where it is, but he acts like he doesn't. It's like, huh, here? And they're like, no! There! Here? No! Oh! Saving up for a laptop, the rose gold one. Oh, that'll be quite nice. You know, they say about Apple stuff is that it kind of just works like pretty easily, like and simply and well for you. Like, and I feel like that is an experience I've had with their products, like in ways that is not always true of like, you know, regular PC and Android, which I like as well. But you have to be a little bit more discriminating about what you choose. But like Apple offers like a smaller range of products, like that all just kind of are reliable. Yeah, it would be a nightmare to get a nice new computer and then have it, you know, just have some terrible flaw that wasn't under a warranty or something. You're just, I've thankfully never had that happen, knock on wood, right? But it is a possibility. The Xboxes used to just, you know, brick. Like the Xbox 360 was notorious for just like dying and randomly, and Microsoft had to replace just a bunch of them, like more or less no questions asked. But it was very like generous of them, kind of in a way, to do that, like because a lot of companies I don't think would. What do you like to do on? What are you going to do on your laptop when you get it? Do you play games on your Mac? It wouldn't be up here. Dad's still wearing a bonnet. What's going on with this game? 14-10, 2 minutes left in the half. Ohio State punting the ball. All right, I got to get out of this playground.
Travel to the healer house.
The healer house.
Travel to the playground. Travel to the healer house. Travel to the creek. Travel to the backyard.
Go to parties. I like the bigger screen laptops. Yeah, just save it all to iCloud or whatever, right? What's this? Yeah, that'll be nice to get everything in one place. Now I'm just running around aimlessly with a frog. I mean, really, that's what Bluey is all about. Wearing a crown and running around without a plan, holding a stuffed frog. Could it just be like innocently chilling outside the house? Like, how have we not even found two of these plants? We've been looking so hard. My frog will lead me to it. I don't even want to carry around the watering can unless I know I have something to water at this point. Closely inspect the side of the house here. Nothing. Oh, you're going to be sitting there watching your TV with your laptop? That's going to feel good. All right, so I just don't see it. Where do these plants... I mean, none of these plants you could really identify, like, visually and say, oh, it belongs in this area or that one.
Travel to the beach.
I guess we got to just go all the way back and cycle through again and hope we find something. Keep our spirits up here. You are going to be professional with all that equipment.
Mom!
Get up there, Mom. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I'm obviously struggling here. I'm gonna have to look up like location of plants, Bluey. That's something I'm gonna have to find on the internet here before too long. right up close and personal there. No. Whew. Almost fell right back down. What say you, Pelican? Yeah, well, we're not looking for anything that like is really that that noteworthy in terms of its features. We'll show it again when we go back to our. We can only pull it up when we go to our sketchbook, which is right here. So it's those two at the bottom. Those two gray plants at the bottom are the only stickers we haven't yet gotten, and to get them we have to find the plants and water them. We started today looking for 3 stickers and needed to get the one at the far bottom right in the far corner. That one we found, but have not been able to find these other 2 anywhere. Let's take another good look. Take a good look. It's like a police sergeant showing the picture of the perpetrator or the suspect. Take a good look, men. Have a very good memory. Oh, that's okay, Yo-Yo.
I love collecting stickers for our sticker book.
We're looking for 2 green plants, basically. I don't know if they will look exactly like this because they need to be watered to full growth, but like these 2 grayed out ones at the bottom, like you notice the one is like has like big larger leaves, like single leaves, so that's something to look for. And the other one has like smaller, more normal leaves, but both of them look like they would be green plants.
I love collecting stickers for our
That could be wrong, but you know, they're the most, like if you look at these other stickers, plant stickers, like they're all, I don't know, more colorful and more have more distinct features than these 2 we're looking for now. So, you know, that's our challenge. Meanwhile, this dog here is, oh, this dog here is the sweetest boy. He's my buddy. Oh, Patch. But this guy is just really sinking here. A dingo ate my baby. I don't know where that's from, but I hope that never happens to anybody. I just see nothing like it here on the beach.
Travel to the playground. Travel to the backyard. Travel to the beach. Travel to the creek.
I feel like they must be on some kind of like ledge or something that I've not yet jumped up to or something like that. Possibly some type of area I haven't found yet, but like bigger area, but I don't know. Halftime in the big game. It does look like a good game. Not really obviously paying attention, but all right, I'm about to look it up. Plant location Bluey video game. At least one of them. Wait, what? Everybody's watching football today, Yo-Yo. If you're a college football fan as well, my college football team, where I went to college, won the national championship last year. They're not as good this year. They're probably going to get beaten very badly today, but they're playing the number one team today this year today, and are not nearly number one this year. They lost the coach and stuff, and so you're more of an NFL fan. I like the NFL too. I'm a Lions fan growing up, and the Lions have always been so bad, except for very recently. So it's fun to see. Oh yeah, this is not the right area. Who do you like the Cowboys? That's right.
Travel to the healer house. sport. That's awesome.
So that was one of them. Now we just have our final sticker here in the middle.
Hey!
Bingo!
Ooh, bouncy.
We need to have some kind of ritual or tradition on this channel for completing or beating games. Something we look forward to in connection with that, because we're about to do it, I think.
Yay!
I literally called it when I said these look like two plants that could be
That's awesome.
100%, baby. That bowl of cereal was good, but you're cold, so you put on your heater. Nice. We did it. All right, we're gonna celebrate by doing one final episode before we close the sticker book on Bluey forever, or at least this video game. We can now put down our watering can. They were literally, I so called it. I just didn't know I was calling it when I said that it could be in any, they look like nondescript plants that could be in any like house or like garden or something, and like it ended up being the house. I just wasn't like thinking of plants being in the house in this game. I thought they were all outside. Fundamental misconception.
We thought it was on the roof, but then it dropped through the kitchen window and started slithering around the house. And neither of us had a clue what.
Mom, can we go to the creek?
Not now, Squirts. Granddad's here for a visit.
So we'd never had to catch one of these things before.
Mom?
Bluey!
Oh, why don't I come and play with you so Mum can finish her story?
Okay. Bluey, how about we play? Ooh, okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. Ah! Magic xylophone!
I thought you were helping!
You're on your own.
Freeze!
This episode of Bluey is called Treasure.
What happened to him?
It's the kid's magic xylophone. When they hit it and say, freeze, then you're stuck like that.
Ah. For how long?
Until you hit the xylophone again and say, unfreeze.
That's a rough deal. Why can't the people who aren't frozen save the person who is?
Well, it's not how we usually play. But I'll allow it. But how do we unfreeze people without the xylophone?
What if we use their tail?
Can we have another go with the new rules?
Sure, let's do a practice run.
You can practice on me if you like.
Yep, Grandad is definitely frozen. Let's practice unfreezing him now.
Again!
Again?
It's to be sure we know the new rules.
Oh, okay then, kids.
Oh, okay then, kids.
Well done. Grandad is frozen solid again. Let's flip his tail to bring him back to normal. I like these new rules.
Oh, I thought you might. I'll sit the next round out, though. Any more freezing and unfreezing and my tail will fall off.
Mum and Dad's turn?
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
I love these new magic xylophone rules, but can we go to the creek now?
What's so special about this creek?
There's buried treasure there.
Ah, treasure hunt. I'll help you look for it.
Really?
Now, what about supplies?
Oh, supplies for treasure hunting?
Always best to be prepared. You'll need to grab a shovel, bug spray, and some garbage bags.
Dad, what are we going to need garbage bags for?
In case it rains. Once you have everything, come and meet me at the front of the house.
All right, you guys heard Grandad. Let's go get those supplies.
Hooray!
Let's go to the kitchen and get the garbage bags first.
Wait, where did we put them again?
I put them up high because the girls keep using them as parachutes for their stuffed toys. Here, grab a stool so we can reach.
We found them!
What's next?
A shovel.
It'll be in the backyard. Let's head outside.
There's the shovel. Jeez, why is it all the way up there?
We were making a mountain for Rug Island.
Okay then. We'll have to jump on the sides of the mountain to reach the shovel.
Hooray!
Okay, bags and a shovel. We're ready to rock.
Wait,
What is it, Bingo?
you forgot the bug spray.
Oh yeah. Where did we have it last?
I think we have it up in our room.
What
I
on earth is
know.
it doing in...
I love
never
their
mind. Let's go
Australian
up and take a look.
accents. Oh, you can slide down? I like all the playful little things you can do in this game, like just random like things that don't have anything to do with anything other than just being silly.
There it is. How do we reach it? We can bounce on our beds to jump higher and reach it.
Just be careful, okay?
Okay, is it time to go to the creek now?
Let's see. Garbage bag, shovel, and bug spray. I think we're all set.
Woo! Let's go meet Granddad.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, this is the garbage picking up, the garbage cleaning episode. Chittamix.
How'd you go? Did you find everything?
We did!
Great. Let's go find the treasure.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's just everything on YouTube.
So this is the creek, eh? Looks like the scrub you used to play in, Chilly.
It does. Do you know which way to go?
See that tree there? We've got to head this way.
Let's go, let's go!
Hold up, you two. Remember to be careful, all right?
Yeah, watch out for the gazontipedes.
The
Hey, those aren't
gazontipedes.
real.
All right, I'll lead the way. Watch where you're walking, everybody.
But he doesn't know where we're going. I have the map.
Come on, let's try and keep up.
Come on, Bingo!
Grandad has taken a shortcut across the creek.
But we can't go that way, the water's too deep.
We'll have to stick to the creek bank instead.
We're going to need to do some rock hopping.
It's too far!
Maybe
It's
we can
too
use that rock
far.
to make a path.
Good one.
The smallest child. Okay, well, the children are gonna haul this boulder.
Now we can jump on the stepping stones.
Watch out for the slippery ones. Whoa! Wobbly.
We'll need to jump over that log to reach the next stone.
Family is definitely engaging in the most dangerous behavior in this episode as compared to others. Like, with this whole, all of this, like, seems very dangerous. And then also the whole jumping on the bed to get the
We're close.
spray
We
can.
need to climb that slope.
They are dogs, so there's that. Dogs are better at jumping, I think.
Ready, Bingo?
Yep.
There you are. You must have gone the long way round.
Slow and steady, Mort.
Come on, let's keep going. We need to follow the footpath among the trees.
But how does he know where we're going?
Okay, we're almost there. Oh, no.
Mozzies!
Quick, the bug spray.
Yes. We'll save you, Grandad.
Hey, thanks for the rescue.
Spraying chemicals
Good thing
on
you
each
brought
other
bug spray,
in
Dad.
this
What's up ahead?
in this episode. Handling toxic garbage.
The creek is...
It's not necessarily toxic, just
I don't
because
think
it's
anyone's
garbage.
cared for this area in a while.
It's so sad. The creek used to be a beautiful place.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Come on, the treasure can wait a few moments.
What do we do?
How about we start at that dry section? Looks like the water is all blocked up.
Hauling boulders?
Now we need to get rid of this rubbish.
How about we start with the things on the left side of the creek?
Good thing we brought the trash bags. I'll hold it open so you can pick the stuff and throw it here.
I'll just stand here while you do all the work. It's okay, Granddad.
Let's get to the left side. We have a creek to clean.
This place is looking better already.
Look at the spa area, kids. There's some more rubbish to pick up.
There's still room in this bag. I'll wait here for you to throw the trash.
Come on!
Where's the
Head to that
rabbit?
spa to clean it up.
Now it's beautiful.
It really is. Good work, everyone.
The thing is, this place looks familiar. It reminds me of where we... Oh, man! This is the place!
What, we're here?
We're nearly there!
For real life?
For real life!
Hey!
The place is a little bit up ahead. Come on, this way! Up there!
Dad, it's too high.
There are some rocks here. You can move them to make steps.
Good idea, Dad. Come on, kids, let's go do it.
Just casually moving these ginormous rocks. Very impressive.
We did it. Where to now, Bandit?
This way, come on!
There's a rock in the river. We can jump over it.
Yes! Let's hope it's not a wobbly one.
We're almost there.
Whoa, this rock is huge. How are we going to cross?
I think we're going to need all the muscles available. Come on, team. Let's all push together.
Yes, Dad.
I think you're gonna need all of you for that. This is a mamma jamma.
We did it!
Hey!
Ah, that was heavy. Come on, just round the corner. We only need to cross the water to that island.
I thought you said we were nearly there.
Can you see it? This is the best holiday ever.
Not yet.
Field goal
It's up
attempt. Look at
here.
that setting.
Are you ready?
Boom.
This isn't treasure. It's just a dirty old doll.
Hey, it's an action figure, not a doll. It's Power Bloke. He was our favourite toy ever.
If he was your favourite toy, then why did you bury him?
We had to. See, Power Bloke was the greatest action figure around, but we had to share him between the three of us.
And did you?
Not well. We used to fight over who got to play with him. A lot. It was usually me or Rad who won. We were the biggest.
That's not fair.
That's brothers, kid. One day, we had a big fight. So big that our dad told us he was going to take Power Bloke away.
What did you do?
We decided to hide Power Bloke somewhere no one could find him. We made a map and split it between us. The plan was to go back and dig him up later, but I guess we forgot. It was Christmas. We got new toys to play with.
I never forget one of my toys.
Probably not. But you have to admit, it makes pretty cool treasure. Wait till I show this to Stripe and Rad. All right, gang, look alive. We head to the beach in 5 minutes.
Yeah!
Bingo. Did you remember to brush your teeth?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, I'll race you to the bathroom. Come on.
Yeah!
I don't know about Fortnite, Yo-Yo. I don't own it, and I
What's the matter,
am
Bluey? You've been quiet since the creek.
gonna listen to
It's
Dad
just-
here.
We wasted all holiday looking for treasure, and there wasn't even actual treasure. Just an old toy.
I'm sorry, kid.
This is the worst holidays ever.
Sometimes real treasure isn't shiny or gold. It's just special because of the memories connected to it.
Aw.
It's me and Bingo playing Keepy Uppy. Oh yeah, the park. I liked your costume, Dad.
Yeah.
It's Chattermax. I'm glad we finally caught him. And look, Bingo and I made it all the way.
Yeah,
across
you're
the
right,
big
Yo-Yo.
dogs.
That was the other thing I was gonna say is that before I was getting swept by this sentimental moment, but you know, I am committed to a theme to an extent here,
glad you
but
finally
I am
got your
thinking of doing
favorite
that.
toy
So
back.
if I do
Thanks,
end up
Bluey.
doing that on this channel or another one, I will let you know and
This last page doesn't have any
probably
pictures
include
on it.
Fortnite.
Yep, we're saving it for today. What do
That
you
would be
reckon?
great, Yo-Yo.
Ready for one last day of holidays?
Yeah. Gecky, you finally made it.
Hooray! All right, kids, let's hit the beach.
Yeah. Bluey, this is the best holidays ever. Yeah.
You're right, though. I was talking about that, and I have been thinking about that.
Great job! You finished the episode. Now you can play Magic Xylophone.
So we did it. Wow. Let's play one final game of Keepy Uppy
Keepy Uppy.
per the
Let's
thumbnail.
play Keepy Uppy.
A goodbye game of Keepy Uppy. Oh, epic game of Keepy Uppy. I don't really get how anybody else is supposed to get a star. Keepy Uppy expert, that is such a nice little thing to get at the end of our session with Bluey here.
Game over.
Game over.
Oh, this
What a
game's
nice
good.
way to end, consistent with our thumbnail. 3 stars. 100% sticker book. We did it right with Bluey, and I'm really happy about that. We did right by Bluey. Last thing is to switch back to the man himself and say bye. Sounds good, Yo-Yo. But we are done here. This is the end of Bluey, and I will be back. Hope to see you, Yo-Yo, and everyone else soon, and hope you have a good Saturday. And this is Of Mouse and Man. We'll see you soon.